Okay, so yeah, I'm plugged in. I don't know if I'm being heard, and I only have enough ears for 2 pairs of headphones, and I need to pull up the video. I don't know how the fuck I'm doing this. I think I'm gonna wait until the stream ends. Actually,
Would you
no.
like to explain to me what you're doing?
I am trying my darndest. Look, I want to not be shit at this game, so I'm going to learn how to punish shit. And the training stuff is very robust in certain ways and very bad in others.
Okay.
Namely, for example, what I would need, for example, is on punishing certain things. This move here is minus 13. I can't select Kazuya's minus 13. Okay, fine. I can't select the easy Kazuya minus 13 punish because the hard one is very hard and I can't do it, so I can't do it in recording. You know? Although I guess I could just record it here.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what minus 13 means.
Hold on, let me see. I should do it. Hold on.
Wait, is this the thing where you wanted me to do simple inputs for you to practice punching against them?
Sort of. And like a lot of this stuff, very easy buttons, so easy in the Street Fighter. Oh.
Easy for you.
Who knows? Okay, so okay, no, never mind. I can just record it, so don't worry about it.
You're gonna have to
Explain. Yeah, I'm not being
at some point about what minus 13 actually means.
okay. So
I know it has to do with frames.
see in these boxes, when I hit that, one says +1, one says -1.
Okay, yeah.
+1 means that I act first. So if I set Kazuya fast high attack, for example, right, and then it's set to punish, so after first hit or block. So if I try to jab back, mine comes up first because
Get +8.
no, because all jabs are 10 frames, so technically I have plus it's something 0, right?
Okay, so 0 means they happen at the same time.
Yeah, it's free bands. Whoever throws out the fastest thing wins.
Okay.
If it's plus or minus in a certain direction, whoever has more frame advantage goes first. So I'm jabbing. In this instance, Kazuya's at -1, all jabs are 10 frames. That means my jab, his jab punish would be 11 frames because he acts 1 frame later than me. See? So I can jab first because my jab comes out in 10 frames. His jab is coming out in 11 frames because he has to hold an extra frame of blocks up.
Okay. I got some part of that.
Yeah, see, and this is why this is bad. This is why it's bad to teach people this shit because it's not easy to convey.
So, okay. Each move is a set amount of frames. Right? Okay, so they each have a frame cost to actually enact them and have their...
Let me quickly switch to Brian. Let me switch to Brian because Brian has a move that's 0 on block.
And so the plus and minus frames has to do
select.
with how the two moves stack up against each other.
Effectively.
But there is carryover from the last move you entered.
Yeah, let me show. I can explain why everybody hates Brian as well. So let's pick Chris because everybody hates Chris.
Get ready for the next battle.
Chris, Raymond. Okay, actually, they're both Chris. Everybody hates Chris and Kazuya. Kazuya and Brian. I don't know why my game is doing this. I really don't. It's really pissing me off. But wait for it to... Yeah, I was like, I guess my CPU was not handing off the frames right at the beginning. I'm assuming it's the auras. I'm not sure. Anyway, so This move, forward. This move, forward 3. Right, this knee. Forward 3. It is 16 frame startup. It starts up in 16 frame for the animation to actually play out and for it to hit.
Okay.
So the entire thing, and then it hits 16 to 18. Well, don't mind the 18. 16, it will impact. If I'm standing right here, it will hit on frame 16. Right?
Okay.
It is -0 on block. I can block it. I can block that jab by not pressing anything because Tekken has auto block. So as long as you're not pressing anything, I can block this. If I try and move forward, if I can do the move. If I'm trying to move forward and then I try to block, it'll block it. If I hit this and then I try to jab, we trade, because once that move impacts and if he blocks it, we move at exactly the same time.
So it resets the count.
Exactly, it resets you back to neutral.
Okay.
So that's what 0 means. 0 means neutral, everybody can go. 0, green light. If we both press, we both get hit.
So whatever you've built up to that point gets washed out. It's a haze.
Now this move, back one, is I'm +4, meaning I move 4 frames faster. So if my math is correct, and I think it is,
So, okay.
jab's 10 frames, that would be, hold on, wait, I mean he's at -14. Yeah, I have 2 frames of advantage, so if I do that, do this. Oh wait, no. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Oh, those numbers change quick.
Oh wait, actually no, back one's even better. No, that should do it. Okay.
So each move has a certain amount of frames.
Yeah.
And when you compare 2 moves, that's when you get the frame difference.
I'm trying to get the math right. Yeah.
So you're, whether or not something is +2 or -3 or whatever is dependent on what move the other character is using also.
Like this is a counter hit. This knee is a counter hit. But I'm at -10 when I use it, so I can't do anything about it. If I throw this out, it's blocked. I can get jabbed. I thought I could do this, but I guess not. It's too slow. Oh yeah, because it's -20. So yeah. So
How is it inherently -20 if everything is against whether or not what the character's doing?
no, this move comes out in 20 frames. So even if he blocks it and I'm +4, you add the 4 to his 10, so that's 14. So he's still,
Why does he have 10?
because the jab comes out in 10 frames.
So you're specifically competing against this jab.
Yeah.
So you're training exactly for one move against one character.
Not just one move against one character, but like just in general, just to see what comes. Jab is the fastest thing in the game.
Okay. Is the jab the same amount of frames for every character?
Yeah. The only characters that deviate from this, actually, I might be able to do this with the dig jab, which is what I'm thinking of. Which is actually what I'm thinking of. So let me record that. This is a horrible explanation. Okay. Dick jab is also is also 10 frames active, but there's a one frame built in for having to actually crouch, which is what I think I'm thinking of. So there. So it will trade, but I get a counter hit because
Even at -50 because he has to get back up again.
no. That now. Hold on, I'll explain. He's at -4, but he has to crouch, which is 1 frame, putting him at -5. Now, this is 16 frames. So technically, I'm still -1, but when our hits clash, I still get a counter hit launch. So this will still launch on counter hit if I time it right. I'm trying to think if I can do it with a crouch dash or not. Yeah, that's too slow because I've got the animation of the thing coming in. Although I think if I do this again,
I think it's complex.
no, fighting game frames is just weird, which kind of goes to the point of why people don't fucking lab.
Like I genuinely, I'm just complex. Yes.
It helps if you have somebody that's better than I am at explaining it.
I understand the concept. It's just that the breadth
Yeah. Okay. Even better.
of the whole thing is too much. Like, even if I know like the ballpark for each different type of move, there is way too much fucking going on in order for me to do the math on live to track it.
That's really well. You don't need to do the math. I just need you to press the button so I can know what I'm dealing with.
No, I mean like if I was playing this game, right? I would be like, okay, I know that Kazuya is going to be doing this sort of gambling shuffle. I know he's gonna go for a hell sweep. So against Kazuya, I know that these moves are going to be able to either interrupt his flow or going to come out before he finishes his shit. So I can either launch him out of his combo or I can kind of kneecap him and neutralize him. Literally sending him back to neutral so that I can go ahead and take back the initiative in the combat and juggle him. Okay? Even though I understand that phrase, even though I understand that paragraph I just spit out, by osmosis completely, by the way, I can't really grasp the whole thing with frames and having to understand the matchup.
Well, here's the thing.
I can do Pokemon matchups. It's only 18 versus 18. Okay, this...
Yeah, but here's the thing though. When you're doing this, you're not going to be thinking about... 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be thinking about, okay, so what does what? You're going to be, as a defender, you're going to know, hey, they threw out this move, so I can throw out this move. That's it.
And the fact that you have to do that for each trouble spot...
is why, especially for Tekken... No, actually...
I do not have the mental library for that shit.
Yeah, and this is why I say Tekken is bloated. Because if I'm...
That's like saying, like...
We're not even going to get to this shit.
That's like saying Heavy Smash only works against Clefairy.
For example, we're just going to look at the... So we're starting from move 13, right? Where do we stop? Where do we stop with actual moves? These are all grabs, right? So these are all grabs. These are all recovery options. So we're gonna nix these, right? From 13 to 106. Times that by
how many characters?
About maybe what we've got launched with 32. We just got Falcon Ram, so that's 38 characters, right? And everybody says, hey, yeah, just pick 4 or 5 moves. But like, you don't know what 4 or 5 moves are, and you've got to now sort through everything to find what you're doing for a character.
4 or 5 moves that you...
I'm going back to Nina.
4 and 5?
No, I'm talking about like you pick 4 or 5 moves. So I'm going back to Nina because Nina's a trouble spot. Fuck Nina.
Oh, you select 4 or 5 moves to use as your itinerary. So you Pokemon yourself.
No, because Pokemon, once you know what everybody has, all cards are on the table. The idea that everybody is giving is you just pick 4 or 5 moves. Yeah, it's probably the auras and maybe reshade. I think I've got to turn down my graphic settings and turn off some of these mods. I think I'll just turn off some of these mods. Why is not the fucking face mod? That'll be annoying. So I'll get bodied by Nina. Right? In fact, let me just show you my Nina replay. Let's just go there. And this is where the online replay feature is really good. Right? Because I'm bad. How many people have I lost to today? Ah, fuck it. We can start with Law. Law's also a pain in the ass. Fuck Law. Brace to Brucey isn't like legacy. All right, so tips for right side because that's the side I'm playing on, right?
For the next battle. Round one. Fight.
We're gonna forget all this because I shouldn't have ran there, right? Now, that nunchuck shit. Hold on, let's go back. Yep. So, actually, let's set this to pause with every tip. Make it a bit easier. Impact display. Hidden. We don't want that. Show frame advantage. That display while and a punish technique. Yeah, I'm sorry, it is set to display recommended punish while pausing. So no, but this sequence right here, so we're gonna set this shit to record, I mean to replay the situation from here, right? And I meant to just know to duck. I meant to just know to duck that. But you're dealing with this shit in the middle of the fucking match trying to win. And it's, hey, go watch your replays and lab shit. If you don't know anything about these characters, what the fuck are you gonna know what to look for? And then, which is cool, you got the replay feature, right? After this, he can do about 15 other different things. So, yeah, I know how to deal with this move here, where, hey, if I see him do that backfist shit, I can block and I can punish here, right? But what if he decides to do something else? Like, I'm pretty sure you can do a mid after that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Are we replaying a match you've already went through, or are you fighting a?
No, this is a match I played.
But it sounded like you were.
Yeah, I'm hitting buttons because I can go through, right, and pause the scenario and then act and see what I could have done. It is, but here's where this shit falls short, right? It doesn't give you the full training suite. So I can't, for example, see, hey, these jabs, what else can he do after these jabs to see in a potential scenario, right? And we have access to move lists in the game. This is a move that he's throwing out. What can come from that? All I'm now practicing for is, hey, I can duck that. And if my timing's off, I'm gonna get hit. So, as long as I retain this, that's a launch punish. So let's see if we can go back to training mode real quick. I'm gonna put Law on heat. I'm gonna look at his moves.
Now, okay. So certain moves, because of where they're positioned, they connect well into others.
Just
but there is a branching set.
Again, you've seen the move list, right? You see how many moves there are in this fucking game.
Which is why I don't even pretend to try to play.
I'm gonna go with who I actually know.
I have a hard enough time, like, grasping timing.
Tekken's
and personal latency.
Yeah. Street Fighter, you can do this a bit more easily with Street Fighter because you only have a short move list.
I got problems before you.
So we've got. Let's put our guy in heat real quick. This is Law in heat. So nunchuck is a heat move because of course it is. Which is where is that nunchuck? That. Where's it? What the fuck is that? See, I don't even know what nunchuck even is. You were just meant to know what nunchuck is. And now I've got to find nunchuck. Because, fun fact, what he was doing was not a string. He was just staggering jabs. turn this off real quick. So, right. I have to hope I know exactly what the name of nunchuck is, because everybody just calls it fucking nunchuck. That's not it. Dragon hammer. Everything has their own dumb little name.
I'm surprised they don't refer to it by its.
No, why would they? And they're not gonna. It doesn't matter if you have the notation, because if you don't know what the notation of the move is, you still can't fucking find it.
But at least it plays them back when you press it.
It's a total key chug. What the fuck is
I'm
it?
surprised that in the replay it doesn't name the moves as they come out.
No, it doesn't. That would be amazing, actually.
That would be really helpful.
It'd be nice to just know what I got hit by. Okay, was that it? So I think that was it. No, that wasn't it, because that's a different nunchuck move. Because that nunchuck was a spinning back fist nunchuck thing.
Yeah, but
either way.
no.
So that's a high. So we're gonna set.
Oh, I don't think that.
Yeah, it's training mode. Doesn't care. It doesn't really matter.
That's one of the things I liked about some training rooms, where like, okay, you have so that you don't have to be distracted by the bar going down.
Well, I mean, I believe it is infinite. It's just that you'd have to reactivate it. So we've got 1, 2. See, there we go. If I set Brian to duck here, right? 1, 2. I've set Brian to duck after the third hit. You see, he's ducking
Yeah.
the high. I don't need to be in heat for this shit. I'm not sure if it does. 1, 2. Right? I fucked it up. 1, 2. There. Now, this move is what? 15 frames. That is the same amount of frames for my launcher, my while standing one. I shit you not. So if I were to while standing one there, oops, and this is why I was asking for your help, because recording shit on a training dummy is a bit of a pain in the ass, because you still have to go with the frames of ducking, and I'm bad at while standing punishing in the first place, where I'll get sidestepped sometimes, or I will just not, or I'll do it too late. So I think, hey, no, I can just punish this with this, and then I'm wrong. But let's see. So and then you've got to navigate through all the fucking menus too. Now I don't think that's the same move that I got hit that he did in the first place, because you could see in the recording I was able to punish it. So again, that's not even the right fucking move I'm looking for. It's another move that looks very similar. But say it was, right? Okay, no, wrong one. I get launched. Because I tried to punish the move, right? I had seen them doing one thing, maybe 2-3 times. I had the intuition they're gonna do it again. They have no reason not to do it again. I'm obviously falling for it every time. I'm gonna try something different. I lose 42 health for it at best, which is why just go lab is the dumbest shit ever. It's the correct option. However, just saying to somebody, just go lab, bro, without anything else, is the dumbest shit. And Namco, in their infinite wisdom, did give us an online training mode. You've got to go to a fucking lobby to do it. You can't mean, sorry, you don't, there's no lobby to do it. You have to go into a lounge which nobody wants to go to. And if you're like playing against somebody, they're not going to tell you, oh yeah, no, let me show you how to beat this. Nobody wants to do that. That's a time investment for them, which is fine. That's cool. That's cushy. That's all right. I found my niche. Officially, I don't know how, come hook or come crook, I'm just going to offer people labbing sessions. Tell me what move that you're having issues with and we're gonna lab it. Because no one wants to sit in a training mode for hours on end. Okay, that's not true. Most people don't want to. Love Finn. Finn's a great dude. He's very respectful and he's very honest. And he's very understanding. That being said, he likes labbing. This is why he likes Tekken. He likes labbing out shit. And I do too. Here's the thing about liking labbing. You can only like labbing when you know what the fuck you're labbing.
Otherwise it's just...
Exactly.
I feel like I'm melting.
I don't even know what the fuck I got hit by. I know that I can duck it if I see it coming, unless it's not that, it's this. And if I try to use my punish, I'm fucked. If I try to use the punish that I know is going to work, I'm fucked. Now, I do have another other option. That's fair. I can, and this should still be my go-to, because if I can actually do it again. Come on. Come on. Come on, Brian. Do it. So, try for that. All right. Where are we going here? Player settings. Punishment. Got to navigate through all the dumb menus. Turn that off because frequency is the thing. And you can't just, unlike another thing that I think Street Fighter 6 is amazing at, instead of having to change the frequency of the move, I can just turn the shit off. One extra unnecessary button press, right? And so, standing block, set the punish. So, if I'm correct, if we stagger this, oh, never mind, I'm wrong. My counter hit punish, which should be high crushing, is still beat out by this because if I time it correctly, it's 19 fucking frames. That knee is 13 frames. I have to add another frame on it to duck to get that move.
Wait, if it's 13 frames and you have to duck,
So that means I have
plus 5, right?
no, ducking is a frame.
Okay, so that puts you at 14, so you should still beat it.
Apparently not, because that nunchuck thing is 19 frames. So I should, in my mind, I should win that, right? If my math is correct, which it probably isn't right. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. It's coming out of block, son. So the jab is minus, yeah, see, -1 jab. So I'm still +1. I can still go. So I'm +1 when I throw out that jab. So that 19 becomes an 18. If it's far enough away, it's 20. So if I try to do anything else, yeah, maybe it was because I'm getting pushback. No pushback. But the frames are still active. I've lost my invulnerability from ducking, basically. So I've lost my high crush because now I'm doing a move where it stands up and it's an A. And I died for it. So that says to me, the only other option is the universal while standing punish, while standing 4. While standing 4's come out in 11 frame start. Stop in 11 frames. -1, right? I'm already -1. I have an extra frame to duck. This comes out in 19 frames, so in theory, the interaction should be that it comes out in... I've got what? -1. Yeah. So, no matter what, this should... Yeah. Now, maybe I can do that. I can do that, right? And if I'm lucky, because I'll still keep my properties. Let's try that. Maybe this is how I need to lab, so I can just bounce it off somebody and think that way. But 1, 2. Okay. So, in theory, down back 1 hits because I'm ducking. It's not going to be interact with the high because I'm ducking when I do that little kick. It's going to crush the high. Puts me at +1, so I'm in theory, if I try it again and I try to jab after it, oh, never mind. See, I still get hit by the jab because that move is when Brian does it, I believe. I'll see. Yeah, it's very fast. So +4 jab still, it hits +4. The uppercut still comes out in 15 frames. At +4, I still have a 10 frame jab. So let's see. Actually, or better yet. Okay, so if I try and go for my down forward 2, which is what launched me last time, right? Then I'll get hit. But and down forward 2 and down forward 1, they both are mids, so they'll hit anybody crouching because mids beat crouching. So one more time. Okay, so that beats down forward 1. That beats down forward 2. I've got to think 3 fucking steps ahead. And this is ladding. And if you don't have anybody to bounce this shit off of, it's a nightmare. When you don't know what the fuck you're dealing with, it's even fucking worse. And here's the thing, I'm glad I just figured this shit out. This is good. I'm happy about this. It doesn't sound like it, but I'm happy about it because that's amazing. But I'm still annoyed at the response of just go lab, bro.
Yeah, especially for someone who doesn't understand the depth of the game the way you do. I'm looking at this and I'm just like, I can't hold those numbers in my head.
That's the thing. Most people don't hold the numbers in their head. It's a matter of, I know I can do this, this, and this, and work from there. Because when feed the X,
but everything looks so finicky and so sometime-ish that, like, even when you're trying to demo it against an AI that is doing exactly what you told it to do, which already kind of boggles my mind. I lost like a whole 45-second train of thought to that. It didn't always pan out, even though it sounded like you were hitting the same buttons and it looked like the same inputs, which, by the way, what are these numbers?
Oh, this is the buttons I'm pressing. This is my input display.
Right, yeah, but why, what's with the running? Oh, that's how much time between the buttons.
That is how
many frames between the buttons.
Yep. So if we're gonna go, let's go to. Okay, I'm.
No, don't start a rabbit hole on this. I can't digest that.
No. You asked the question. Now you're getting an answer. You did this. I did this to you, but you did do this. This is actually a very easy answer.
Get ready for the next battle.
I know I'm cursed. I swear. Oh yeah, it's the aura. It's the aura that's doing it. Fuck, you know, really, it's 7,500 F. It should be able to load these assets in. But the numbers come into play when, for example, I'm trying to do electrics. And electric has just frames, so I have to press the down forward and the 2 at the same time. So I can see how many frames I'm off, effectively. Oh god, let's see.
Okay, I stand by the fact that I made the sign of the cross and you're on your fucking own. However,
nah, that's fair. I can't even be mad at you for that.
I can agree with the entire thing of just go lab, because it's the same thing of just keep practicing, or practice makes perfect, or like a lot of those other phrases like just get good, because none of them are actionable.
And this is why
and you cannot shove off.
This is just get good. I'm trying to learn Nina, and I'm just making a spreadsheet of every fucking variable that I can to think about. So I need to know the move properties. Had 3 fucking move properties. Street Fighter, you have 2. It's either a high or it's a low, right? 2 planes, just 1, 2. Tekken wants to have mids. Cool. So now I need to know, and mids only are there to be out lows. Only there to be out lows. And every other game, it's
so highs beat mids, mids beat lows.
Yeah, and lows beat highs, obviously.
No, that's not obvious.
Well, I mean, if somebody's punching here and I kick you in your shin, and like I'm also crouching when I do it.
Okay, but if the high move like directs downward,
that would be a mid. It's not like, hey, this is what I'm punching with. It's the arc of the move. It's the arc of the move. So, for example, King has a move called the Atlas Hammer. That's a mid, and you would think it's a high. I guess you would think it's a high if you see it, but it's arcing upwards. So he's actively.
So it's a low to high, but it counts as a mid.
It's meant to be where the move impacts at.
Okay, so it's where the hurt boxes touch.
Exactly. And this is why people hate Eddie.
I love you for making a spreadsheet.
But this is why
the man I made.
This is why people fucking hate Eddie.
I don't even care why Eddie is specifically worst case. Okay, I love you and I want to support fighting games, but every time I'm
on my own on this one. Fair enough.
The nitty gritty of this, my brain just fucking melts. This is like trying to learn English as a third language.
And I think this illustrates the point of why just go lab it, bro.
Yeah, it's a non-actionable. It's a shove off of community responsibility. And if you can't do it, fine. But to use that as a aggressive retort, this is why I think Tekken is a shit fighting game in a lot of ways, because when they could have stripped all the fat and given people stripped all the fat and given people a good on ramp. I just have these ideas of like really fatty bacon on the dance.
I give the example of King of Fighters perfectly because it's the only fighting game that's been released that might be anywhere near as fucking deep, but for different reasons. Because King of Fighters, you have to play a team of 3 characters.
Okay.
Each character has maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 moves. Okay. So that's pretty extensive move list, and you need to. Would you like me to get him down?
Oh, I did this.
Okay, and you need to know how each of those moves interacts with every matchup that you might be playing in that set, because it's 3 characters against 3 characters. You might get blown up by one person and have to come back with 1 character. You need to know how to fight your opponent's entire team with that character. So this is why I say it's comparable. King of Fighters, SNK. First of all, love SNK. They never make any money. Their games don't sell. Don't know why, because people buy and love this shit. I love Tekken 8, by the way. I actually do like Tekken. Just very frustrating. King of Fighters 13 did something that I wasn't a fan of back in the day, but I appreciate now. They said, hold on a second, we're going to, because we've been using a whole bunch of the same templates for literally over a decade. Yep, they cut everything down to basics, and it's been basics ever since. Because in King of Fighters, it's still high-low, but then you have different types of, you've got running, you've got different types of jumps, so for example, a jumping attack will interact differently if it's actually a jump or if it's short, or if it's a hop, because the frames are different. Because Now the hop strips down the animation for the jump frames. So what would be, you know, easy to block as a jump in becomes an overhead or a mid. All right, we have to know this if you want to play this game. King of Fighters went from having about 6 to 7 moves per character, 13 went down to like maybe 3 or 4. Tekken could have done this years ago. They could have, and they could still release with 30 plus characters, but they didn't. They decided we're gonna go from Tekken 5, right? And we're just gonna keep piling shit on. And every now and then they take something away, but then they bring it back. And they keep adding to characters. For example, Brian in Tekken 5 is a complete, like going back to Tekken 5, Brian is weird as shit because everything that I thought he had from Tekken 5 is not there. Like Hatchet Kick was not a thing in Tekken 5, and Hatchet Kick is the most notorious move that he has. Everybody complains about it, and he did not have it in Tekken 5. You okay? It sounds like
No, I'm just
okay. All right. And within every game, it's changed. But he didn't have it. He didn't need to have it, as far as I'm concerned. He really didn't. Brian was a top 5 character in that game. In Tekken 5.
yeah, but in Tekken 5, I'm sure characters didn't have a lot of have now. So what they actually, it just seems like reactionary. It's chain reaction that's happening on it seems to be a cellular level.
They are expanding without thought, and that's now why we have Tekken 8, because every Tekken game after 5 and 5DR has added more shit and added more unnecessary fucking bloat. 6, we got Rage. People hated Rage. Rage is a really shit mechanic because hey, you're getting your ass kicked, so we're just gonna give you a damage buff because you're getting your ass kicked. Not new to fighting games technically, because you know you had supers and ultras and supers and you know you had ultras in Street Fighter 4, right? That was a super big old super that you got for getting hit in the face. And before that, supers you got from in like 3, you got supers from whiffing buttons and blocking and getting hit in the face. But you got
you got super meat.
Yeah, from it literally just interacting. It's just all from interaction, and it was balanced by the fact that everybody could do it. So Third Strike, people would just whiff buttons and get super, and it was also your EX meter, so that was your resource management. I'm not sure if this is nostalgia talking or if it's I actually think it's better, but I don't mind that because everybody can do it. It's nothing special, and it's not something that you get from round start. You just have the ability to get it at round start. Unlike Rage, where you have to actively lose, you can literally just choose to get hit in the face for an entire set, knowing that you have a whole bunch of overpowered shit in your back pocket, and steamroll somebody. Then Tekken 7 came out.
It's their version of heroics.
It's heroics. In a single player game, perfectly fine. In a multiplayer game, absolute dog shit. Then they added to it in Tekken 7.
Honestly, it just sounds like growth for growth's sake.
And then we got that shit.
Is the philosophy of the game.
It didn't hit, but then we got this shit. Tekken 7, everybody's rage up was unique. It had different properties, whatnot, but it still had the single property because they also added that icon right there, which is Power Crush, meaning you can absorb damage indefinitely, mind you.
What's the squiggly for?
Oh, that's a tornado. We'll get into that. That's a different thing. Fuck tornadoes. Okay. But you can absorb damage indefinitely and hit back, and your attack will always go through. And they add this to the super that is tied to the hey, get hit in the face and get more damage thing. And it scales. So the more damage you receive, the more damage the super does. It's armored. So if somebody's trying to kill you and you only one button. Now it's always only been one button. It's only one fucking button.
If you lose hard enough, you are rewarded by being able to stop playing the game and instead just flex on someone and pretend I'm scared.
You can literally just stand back and wait for somebody to run and press a button, and they die for it. And the only retort, yeah, and the only retort is, and again, this is Tekken 7, so Tekken 7 they want all the same amount of punch button on block. In Tekken 8 they're all now minus. They were initially all minus 15. So characters like Kazuya and Reina, well, not Reina, because Reina's not a different type of, is a different type of instrument, but for example, Kazuya, Steve, I think two I can think of. Kazuya's punished for that is either you grab them and this is all you get, or you have to be godlike in execution. You have to do this, and I can't even do it when I want to. See? Where's my... See, I can't even do an electric right now.
I thought it was one button.
No, this is the This is Kazuya's punishment to this. You have to be able to do an electric.
Oh, so to punish the one button, you have.
If I want to punish a super, Kazuya had to electric. Or, and mind you, electric is, you can't buffer it, so you have to do it frame perfect on block. Out of block stun, you have to do it frame fucking perfect. Unlike this arsehole right here that looks like Waluigi, where, yep, where, because he's going to Mario Party after this. Where I could just jet upper. So I'm a Brian player. Rage arts are free damage for me. If I block a rage art, cool. I'm getting jet upper punish into damage. And if I have rage, I'm gonna have more damage onto it. Cool. That being said, if I'm trying to apply my mix-ups or apply my pressure, and you can nope out of it because the armor, unlike a power crush, I believe starts at frame 6 or 5 or some shit. It's not even the same frame startup, armor startup as a power crush. It's different frames, right? If I fuck up my pressure, I die. If you just like, hey, so whatever he's doing, I'm just gonna fucking tap it, see what happens, and then I die. It's akin to giving people the thing that people thought Zangief was going to be able to do in Street Fighter 6 with one button supers, where you can one button SPD people. You know, the super that does damn near 60 health, but to get that you have to do 2 full circles on a controller. Yeah, that one. Right? People thought that was going to be a nightmare in Street Fighter 6 with modern controls, because you could just press the button and do it. It scales, so you don't take as much damage for it, but it's still one of the most scariest things when you're coming up against a modern Zangief, because it comes out in 2 frames startup, fully invincible. So you fuck up once, you're still eating that, and if you don't have enough health, you're fucked, despite winning the entire time. For Zangief, that's fair though, because he's a grappler. That's what he does. He gets you in close, and his grabs come out really quickly, because the penalty for that is that he has to get in and then it's locked behind a very hard input. Yeah, but if you want the full damage, you've got to do a 720, and most people can't do 720 standing. You have to buffer it in some way, like you got to hide it behind a jump or a move or something, and you still have to do the motion. Not with Tekken 7 or 8. You just press the button, and you're doing it about 50 health if you've got enough health to survive whatever's gonna hit you, which I believe the armor for rage arts also gives you a health buff. I mean, like, gives you
Like, it depends.
Exactly.
All that said, this only compiles on what I already believe last few.
That's fair. I don't know why you still play Pokemon.
That's
and I'm glad you don't play it competitively.
I made my money in college.
But here is a dissertation into why people hate fucking labbing.
No, for all of the like, there is so much here that when we first started this conversation, I was thinking, what possible have of it when it's giving you frame data, it's giving you all these boxes and interact with your past.
Here's the thing, I'm not even asking you to learn the game, I'm just asking you to press buttons in the sequence.
The problem is that the two are so segmented that it seems like on an island by itself, so that you can't carry over information from gameplay in the lab without a third-party piece of information.
Not even that, because everybody that makes frame data charts and guides and shit for all this, the only way I've effectively figured out how to do this is YouTube videos, where, hey, these are the moves, this is what they look like, and this is what you can punish. Which, okay,
I mean,
it's the best thing you've got.
And I understand them wanting.
This video is 7-8 minutes long.
By giving the community a proactive way of informing one another. I do. What the fuck is happening?
If there's one thing I could change about this game is in the replay section, just tell me the name of the move that I got hit by. Just no, I don't need oh, look, man, not even, I'll take notation. I'll even just take the notation, because notation is distinct. If I see the notation, I can look through the move list. I can write that. It pauses. I can write that down. This is the notation for the shit. Because the only way you can tell that is if you've got everything up and you see in this shit. But people are matching all the time, so you're looking through all this to see what frames line up, to see what the fuck I got hit by.
Even if it's just all that mashup, if it detects a move, I like them in one color block.
Thank you.
This way that stands out a little bit.
Display, if somebody had pause while display turned on in the replay training mode thingy, whatever they got hit by, like whatever sequence of moves, like whatever sequence of inputs, because again, it's only ever displays one input, right?
Yeah.
Just highlight it. This is the move that you got hit by. This is the notation for it. These are the buttons that you press. This is the name of the move. This is the notation. You can now go into the training mode and see what you got hit by and now experiment from there. Because replaying matches is cool to know what somebody did, right? But that only primarily for that one fucking situation and not the 5 other ones. Reyna's a night. People hate Reyna. Reyna's the most popular fucking character in the game, right? Reyna is single-handedly the most popular character in the game, and she has the worst win-loss rate. Only possibly behind Kazuya. This is my girl, so I'm gonna make sure she looks fancy when she does this shit. Because I'm a whore. And I didn't turn off the aura for Brian. Because now I gotta wait for this shit. Oh yeah, and then you have rage. That's gonna make it even spaz out even more. This shit is the bane of everybody. Why are you? This is the bane of everybody's existence in this game. This move right here. Now, let me show you why. I can do that and not do anything. I can do that. Not. If you don't go into stance, it's I'm at -9. You act first, you get 1 frame. You can jab me. If I go into stance, I'm +2, right? Which means I'm in stance. If you training me. Is this my jab? Where's my jab? Punch list. Fast high attack. Thank you. See? Thank you. See, setting frequency. Got to change it after 1 hit. but if I block, -9, I can still block there. I'm going into a stance though, so it's that I move first because
Hold on,
it's
1 second.
weird.
Okay, I just wanted to get a good look at really.
Now, why people hate this move is because Sentai, as a move, the spinny shit has not 1, not 2, okay, not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 fucking follow-ups. So, I throw this at you, right? And you see me spin. I can do one of 2 things. I could do one of 6 things.
And so therefore countering any one of 6 things, pulling a D.
Yep. Now, Reina's online are
5 options of getting ass kicked.
I mean, for in fair play, ducking, right? Ducking and launching is an option to select for, I think, 2 or 3 of them. So because Sentai,
Or you're just playing percent.
Sentai 3 is a high kick, right? But so you could, and it doesn't jail. Jailing means that if you block it, you can still technically duck or sidestep. So Sentai 3, it's safe, it's +1 on block, so it's still my turn if you block that. But at least if out of this, if I, at best, if you jab, you're gonna trade, or if you know it's coming, you can duck and you can launch it. I die. This is why most Reinas online lose, because they just go for this because it's a heat engager, and if they're in heat, it's launcher, this, that, and third. If I do that, and I believe on counter hit that launches. So if you duck there, but it's unsafe on block, so if you duck there, again, I die. That's not gonna work. That's a mid. You could initially, I believe, jab out of this, but now they gave it armor and they made the armor start faster or some shit. And if you do that, you jab, you get floated. Still in for all and then some, it's still in the Reina's favor, because if you pick wrong, you're dealing with some more bullshit. And Reina's entire game plan is to be a angry rabid honey badger and be in your face. This is where Reina thrives. She wants to be in your face. She's a pressure character. So the more she can press buttons and make you guess, the happier she is. I do nothing. Right? I do nothing. There. I jab you. I could do that. Actually, I think I might be able to. Okay, no, I can't do that at a Sentai. That's fine. But that's why people hate this move, and it tracks to both sides. It's meant to be linear. They keep saying they've nerfed the tracking. I could set Brian sidestep now, and we'll see. Yeah, but I'll find it because yeah, we have sidestepping. Also, you have side walking. She's a Mishima. She's weak to sidestep. Oh, by the way, if you sidestep it and you don't block, this is homing. Oh, no, it's not homing. It tracks to the left for some reason, even though the left is meant to be her weak side. Tracks to the right, even though this is her weak side. All right. Let's set this block off 2 hits real quick. So I'm gonna jab. I'm trying to see if I can just set something to do it. But this is why I need another pair of hands, because I could just, hey, I'm gonna I need you to do this move. Let me just see if I can sidewalk at certain ranges. So I need to check and see if this is sidesteppable to either the left or right if I just throw it out outside the block or anything. How do you do that without anybody else there?
Didn't you just?
No, yeah, I could set computer to do it after it hits to see if one of the follow-ups will sidestep.
Okay. You can't set it actively.
And that's not a good measure anyway, because that means the computer's going to immediately start sidestepping. And this move initially had notorious tracking, and I still believe it still tracks a bit, even though it's meant to be really fucking linear because it's just going straight there. Which is another reason why Tekken 8 sucks, because things track when they shouldn't. Like, I love Brian, I really do. A lot of his shit should not track. His entire thing is I want to counter hit you for the sake of, because that's how I get my big damage. One, he shouldn't have big damage unless he's near a wall, because that's his game plan. He wants to get you, counter hit you, launch you to the wall. He has great wall travel. That shouldn't mean that he gets good damage off of the wall travel, because he's going to get you at the wall, and that's when he's going to get more damage, when you're going to get most of his damage. So why is it that most of his shit also just realigns and tracks? And it's not like, hey, it's just tracking. No, you can see the game forcing them to follow in such weird angles.
Like they're pivoting on a.
Mm-hmm. I know you don't have an answer for me.
I can see that there's.
I don't know how good the photo mode is in this game. I really don't, and I don't care because I suck at photo modes. I mean, I've seen people get some good stuff, but
I'm fun with it.
she would.
Fun is.
I just need another pair of hands just to press buttons, so I can say, "Hey, just press these buttons," and see how I can deal with it. That's really all I need, and it's just even that's a lot.
I got an because I made the mistake of asking.
You made the mistake of trying to help, and I'm sorry. You are free to go right, smut. Roll be on in half an hour. I'm gonna go back to making my spreadsheet now, and I'll just try and figure it the fuck out.
Okay. Are you going to give me a pad or a controller?
No, go do your thing. I've already.
No. I mean, like when I
Get back from what?
Aren't you saying that we're going to be on in half an hour?
No, Raw starts in half an hour.
Yes.
No, Raw, as in wrestling.
Yes.
I don't know.
Why would you stop practicing?
Because I figured you want to watch Raw.
These protein ones are they any good?
Yeah, they're alright.
I mean, I was actually.
Okay, then work on the campaign while Raw's on. I'll be fine. I've made my bed. I'm going to lie in it, and I'm going to just try and record this shit and make it as best I can. So.
With this knowledge that I am going to slowly digest and probably come back with my foot's come back with questions 3 in the morning. 3. Tap your shoulder.
Or you could just text it to me.
I can digest this.
Okay.
I know we're not going to be doing.
Nope. More Wednesday. But yeah, no.
Doing it on. Sorry.
But yeah, no, just go lab. It's the cure all answer. It's just that simple. Just go lab.
Yeah, because it's easy to say, and it does not require any additional thing from the person who makes the.
And that's the annoying thing. Like,
Want me to unplug the soundbox?
no, I'm still on.
Oh, okay.
And that's the annoying thing too, because like during that stream, I was like, hey, did you know this? I can show you to do this. Let me show you to do this. Yeah, that's helpful. Did you know this? This is a move that annoys you. So here's a solution. That's helpful.
Yeah, that's what the community is supposed to be.
All right.
Get ready for
But
the next battle.
And yeah, you can't be in a situation where you can be doing that all the time, you know. But the option, just saying, just go lab, and I guess, and I get it. If you don't lab, it's on you. Still though, can't be mad that people don't want to fucking lab, because this is the shit they got to go through. Not let alone trying to learn how to use a glitch that the developers decide to keep it to properly evade.
Are you guys gonna use up the rest of this?
Yeah, I'm gonna have some in a minute.
Oh, we still have turkey left?
Yep.
Or chicken?
Yep.
I'm going to stove top then.
Yeah. Anyway, back to I hate Nina.
Get ready for the next battle.
And where did I leave off with this shit? Now I don't even remember where I was, because oh, I don't even know if I'm live. I'm live. Thank you, camera mode is for I guess. I don't know. I also need a third monitor, so basically I need a desk. Yeah, camera mode is for gooners, but you know, Tekken is a game that attracts gooners because they like feet. I don't know what it is with Tekken players and having the feet out. It's weird. Why do Tekken players hate shoes? What were they even doing? What was that? What were they even doing? 333 is a high. Duckable after the second hit. No, duckable after. Wait, the first two hits gel. Duckable after on the third hit and the fourth hit. Right? Because 12 minus 14. Oh, in theory. Where is... I should just be able to set this, right? Yeah, it should just be in there. There we go. Because I'm still trying to... I still want to learn some cards here anyway. Set the attack frequency, because... Of course you do. After that second hit or third hit? Oh, really? First hit, second hit. Okay, yeah, but the second hit jails, so I can't act there. Uh-oh. After the third hit. Okay, so at least I know I can jet up that, which is good. Being able to jet up a shit is amazing, actually. Oh, you can knock her sunglasses off. Good. Fucking you know. But if I stop short, I'm still not safe, right? Yep. Okay, cool. Now that I don't have to listen to the live stream, I can bring up this anti-Nina guide and make my notes once I find my earbuds. They're over there. Okay, they're not. They don't hurt. It's that's more that I feel that they exist. It's not too bad, you know. Squat 130 today. That's nice. I can't feel fat, which is cool. But like not fat, but like hey, there's muscle now. They're wide. Come on, come on, you bastard. Okay. That's the thing. So many people just do guides on this shit, and there's a wealth of knowledge for Tekken 8. There really is. It's just getting down and applying it is still so daunting, and it's annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot Delusional Lobo did something on this 10 months ago. Alright. Okay, so we know that no matter what, I'm getting punished for that. That's a jet punish. So put this into the spreadsheet. First hit is -5, which means if I try to sidestep that, right? That's the jab tracks, which I don't think it should.
Mud.
Wait, what? Oh, it's -16 now? No way. Or was it always -16? Oh wow, so if you see her that press, if she just pokes with this, it's death, but they're never gonna just poke with her. That'd be crazy. Yep. Oh, at least that's something to be aware of. That's probably not an issue. It is also -14. What about the forfeit? Ryan, just hold that for me, please. Just turn off the punishing. Okay, all hits are -14 after that. But you can duck after the third one. I mean, right, fair enough then. Okay. So in theory, what is a common bit of the pressure that you get off of that sidestep shit? Okay, let's go to the replays. I do not get why people are playing this horse anime girl game. Like, who wants horse gambling? Where's that Nina? This one? There's a couple of them actually. Yeah, this is the one from last night.
Get ready for the next battle.
The hell were you doing?
Going somewhere?
Yeah, we don't need.
Round one. Fight.
All right, so yeah, back 3-3. What's that? Is that back 3-3? What are they doing? Oh no, 4-3-3. Okay. Right. Then it hit, so what, down forwards? Down forward 1, which I think is minus 13, right?
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Round one. Fight.
Wait, did I duck that then?
Round one. Fight.
Alright, yeah, so I called the duck up, but didn't stay ducking.
Round one. Fight.
And you can't just start recording from the beginning of it either.
Round one.
If you stand up too early, you try and punish too early, you're getting hit because the hitbox is still active. Why the hell not? Ugh. Well, let's put that in the spreadsheet. 3-3. Hi. I don't know what it is on block. I'll get that later. Okay, so let me do this. Yep. Yeah, like, see, shit like this. Bring it high. Why do you just know that's how do you even know that's a mid? Guess now we know. Come on, replay it, and then I just need to pause. Oh wait. So what that is that? Down 3. Is that down 3? Bring up waiver. Find down. Is that down 3, down 4, 3? Yeah, down 3. Down 3. Come on. Are you not in there? Oh no, wait. Capital lowercase d. Down 3. Which is what was that? down 3, which I'm not finding for Nino, which is surprising. It's right, 3 moves. Over there. Forward, down 3. Yep. Left spin kick, low kick. That full crouch move? Okay, so they were just mashing that then. So that, what, down 3, 4? Okay, down 4, 3, 3? Right? Low, high, mid. Ah, okay. That balcony breaks it. Spikes. Combo from the first hit. Second hit. If you hit the first hit, counter hit interrupts. Interrupt with impact 5 from second block. Spend it. What does that even mean? Okay, so that actually was completely useless, that visual. Good to know, good to know. But does that mean I can... So I've got, I'm assuming that means I've got a duck to high. Okay, yeah, so duck to high, obviously. Mid. It's guaranteed on the third hit, so as long as I'm blocking. And I'm +7. But if you try and do anything after that, will you do anything after that? But you did block after that, right? You're not blocking, were you mashing? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Oh, so what you were doing? 3 hit, what were you doing? Back 1, 2, 4? Back 3? Back 3, 3? The fuck? Oh, nothing was coming out, so I guess you wouldn't have been mashing. Yeah, because no counter hit gets registered. And that's technically not a punish. Okay. If you can't last up or anything, so it's gotta be a... At least on the low hit, you can still dug afterwards, which is good. Alright. So... Down... 3, 4, 3, low, high, mid. Duck, second hit, and launch. Which I know this already because I've seen this move hundreds of times, but it just never translates to what I want it to translate to. At least in this instance, like maybe I should just be using replays to get properties instead, and then I can see what they are, get the notation, and look. They're pretty... So plus frames, more flash frames. Yeah, see. Okay, so after this, she started doing. Okay. If you see her doing this weird side step, this stair stepping shit, just stay with her then. I guess that tracks. I'm close enough. And if it's the wrong way, then it's gonna duck under there anyway. Realign though if I got the string out. Oh my god, just do it. Thank you. Why does it feel like that's taking too long to do though? I should be able to just get that. I should be able to get setting free off of that. No problem. That one do it. Okay, yeah, so it's got to be probably back to pick up from that then. Then I'm gonna want to get a snake as if I did. Okay, so stair tapping. Follow along, block. Wait for movement and yeah. Here, gonna step at me again. What were you doing? Yeah, that would be better. Okay. So, I guess because it comes out too slow? Wait, no, but that misses. How does that miss? All right, well, that's interesting. I'm gonna be able to corner that. That's with the that's guaranteed no matter what. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Buffalo. What should I even mean? Okay, what's up? What is up? 2 1. Right? Up 2-1. Okay, up 2-1. So what, Blade Whip? That's what that is? Minus 13. But it comes from first. Yeah. 9 frame delay with my 9 frames can't be delayed. 7 frames. So I can up forward. That. Right, go from there. I don't know. All right, these punches down. I'm pretty sure that comes out. Yep. Wait, what was that? Let's get hit by that and see what that gives me. It's only minus. That's only -6 for her. All right. A high though. That's a mid. Yep, mid launcher. Where's the mountain? Okay. That's frugal punish because that's a high. Yeah, I know for a fact that shit's a fucking. That should have been more punished. Wait, no, it's only +5? Okay, but that's -16. What the fuck was that? Up forward 2-1. No, wait, no, up forward 1. Up forward 1. No, up back 1. I'm sorry, up back 1. Again, hate this shit because you are. Up back 1. Where's that move from here? Mid. Okay, that would have been awkward though. Wait, so that's actually some bullshit. Yeah, but I should be able to catch up after that, right? Guess I wasn't doing it early enough. I guess I'm not doing it fast enough. The sequence is irritating. There we go. That was timing it right. Too long. Oh shit, what was actually on?
Oh yeah.
Let me turn on the Netflix. What's that? Where's the remote? Over here. I think that's me for now. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm not playing. I think I'm looking at Nina frame down.